So, Black Ops 6 got a new event update today, and in this one, we're breaking down everything that changed and what you need to know about. So, drop your thoughts as we go along, drop a like if you enjoyed the video, and make sure to subscribe for more Black Ops 6 and other FPS coverage. I'd love to have you in the community, but for now, let's get into it. So, the big marquee item here with this update and what is new in the game is, well, the new Terminator event in Black Ops 6. A seemingly random event here, a crossover that I'm not sure that before Season 2 and the announcement of this, many people really saw coming, but alas, another Terminator update here that goes from now until the 20th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So you have 2 weeks here to complete this, and the event works just like how we saw the Archie's Festival Frenzy event work, like how we saw the Trophy Hunt and the Souls events in the Modern Warfare games work. You basically end up needing to get kills in multiplayer or in zombies, collecting what is going to be skulls this time around, or in Warzone and Plunder, you can end up doing that by getting kills, or you'll find them in loot boxes as well. But ultimately, you're trying to collect these and then bank them and then redeem them for specific rewards here in this event. This time around, it doesn't seem like this event glitched, at least not for me, so playing is going to be needed, unlike the Festival Frenzy event where probably 50% of players ended up having thousands of Jolly Archies that they could complete the event the moment that it ended up being updated. So that's not going to be the case this time around, but with this event, it comes with 12 items to be unlocked. A total of 315 skulls are needed, with an end game reward of the Judgment PP919 blueprint that also comes along with a Black Cell bonus variant here for this. And if it acts like how other events have in the past and other Black Cell bonuses have worked, it might not be retroactive, where if you get Black Cell after completing the event, you end up getting that close range Black Cell blueprint for the PP919. That's one of those things that it's still kind of a gray area, but if you do have Black Cell right now and you complete the event, it will grant you that no problem. Though honestly, kind of think the blueprints are buns. The items you're going to end up getting through this event are a double XP token, double weapon XP token, a battle pass XP token, a weapon charm, calling card, loading screen, weapon sticker, spray, and emblem. But the big items here that you'll really want to take advantage of, or at least try and get before the event ends, though not necessary as we'll get to in a second, are the War Machine Streak, full auto mod for the AEK marksman rifle, and the reactive armor perk for Warzone. These all obviously being functional gameplay items, a brand new streak, an ammo mod that allows you to convert from a burst to a full auto, and then an armor perk that will regen armor for you if you haven't taken damage in, I believe it was 5 seconds time. Now, additional event items, but definitely less important things, are the Terminator bundle that came along with this in the shop. This, to me, not worth it at all. It's 3,000 COD points, so kind of stretching the limit here on what we're seeing in terms of the price points for these bundles, but I guess their justification is that it's 2 Ultra skins and multiple blueprints, so they'd probably say something like, it's 2 bundles for the discounted price of 1. Personally, I don't really care all that much. Don't think the blueprints look that great, nor do I think they have much practical use in those builds that come along with it. And the skins, as for the Terminator skins themselves, like the operator skins, it's a first-person shooter, so for me at least, not worth the money just seeing my arms every time I load into a match. Overall, it is cool. We have a new crossover event and something to work towards, but honestly, a lot of this kind of stuff, not really catching my interest too much. But I guess the big question is, what happens if you don't complete this event? All functional items of this event will go into the armory as well, but only the functional content. So for this, that means the full auto mod for the AEK, the War Machine Streak, and the reactive perk for Warzone. Once the event concludes, they will still be available to unlock, but the other items of the XP tokens, weapon charm, calling card, loading screen, weapon sticker, emblem, and spray, those will go away forever and not be able to be earned at all ever again. So if for some reason you don't have any individual or all of those 3 listed items unlocked come the 20th, you won't miss out on them for good. You'll just have to go to the barracks, challenges, and then armory and activate whatever item you want to work towards first unlocking. From that point on, it's active until you either swap to a different item you want to unlock, or until you're either done unlocking it or done with the game. So whether you complete it in the same day you activate it or months down the line, all it requires is general XP. So as you play and rank up, you'll be earning progress towards that. It's really simple, a passive way to get that content if you missed out on it. So definitely nice there. Personally for me, I'm short on time. I'm headed on vacation next week that I'm trying to get ahead by at least 14 of the next 18 days in the calendar here coming up for me on content wise. So For me, I'm probably not going to be playing too much of this event, and admittedly, I'm kind of okay with that. Like I mentioned, a lot of the rewards here don't really catch my eye here on this, but it is cool, and I'm glad that people do have the option to play and grind this out if they'd like to. But beyond that today, we did get a little bit more added in regards to content and updates for Black Ops 6. One of the big ones being another weekend event here for the next 3 days and a couple of hours and change going until Monday. We have a triple-double weekend, which is double XP, double weapon XP, and 2 times Gobblegum earn rate. So definitely nice if you want to grind through your ranks prestige a couple of more times, or if you're working through master prestige, it's definitely going to help breeze through everything that we have here in regards to your ranking. One thing to keep in mind though is that it seems like still this is how Black Ops 6's double XP has worked the entirety of the time so far, is that not absolutely everything is doubled. Like every bit of XP you end up getting in game through challenges, gameplay items, and everything like that, like kills or captures, you can't take that XP, unfortunately, and just multiply it by 2. The way double XP works within Black Ops 6 is that it takes those gameplay related items, so again, kills, captures, assists, that kind of stuff, and then doubles that, but match bonuses at the end of the match for completing the match and any challenge XP incurred, that stuff is not doubled. Though in the after action report, that animation that plays, they kind of just, for the simplicity of visualization, showcases it like everything is doubled, but that's not actually the case. So just know that it's probably like a 1.5 or like 1.8. And also, that's another thing. Not every map ends up having the same XP yield rates. There are hard caps on things like Nuketown, and Stakeout has a lower rate as well, as opposed to, say, probably your newer maps of Dealership and Bounty. So just bear that in mind. You're gonna have some oddities in terms of that XP rate, but it is a triple-double weekend. Beyond that, we have a gun game added, so a classic game mode here coming into the fray, which is definitely fun. Looking forward to playing that a little bit here at this. And then Face Off Overdrive, where you have that Overdrive Season 2 event that's basically the subtle variation of Cranked from prior Call of Duty games, now in the small map capacity of 6v6, so it's always going to be high-paced, frenetic action. That might actually be some of the most craziest gameplay just based off of the idea of it going into and recording this before actually playing it. So bear that in mind, that's available. And then the final thing that was added as of today was the free trial period kicking off for Black Ops 6. This is our once-a-season update for this, giving a taste of what the season has on offer to any free-to-play players that may be on Warzone and want to check out Black Ops 6, or anybody that just wants to check out the new Call of Duty in general. They don't have to be somebody from Warzone coming over. They could just be one of your friends that say, hey, I'm going to give Black Ops 6 a try. This is now live until the 10th at 10 a.m. Pacific time, and with this, you can end up playing 10 maps, so that including Nuketown, Stakeout, Bounty, and Dealership among those, 7 modes of TDM, Hardpoint, Domination, Kill Confirmed, Kill Order, Gunfight, and Overdrive, and then 2 Zombies maps of Liberty Falls, both the standard and directed experiences, and then the standard, the Tomb experience, because obviously directed mode isn't there just yet. That's something you can try out, that new Easter egg and everything, grind out a couple of weapon levels, camos, whatever the case, and it is one of those things that if you are a free-to-play user, all progress that you end up getting during this free-to-play weekend will stay there. So not only when you go back to a free-to-play Warzone experience, your rank will be increased, your weapon leveling could be increased, but also if you end up getting Black Ops 6 at any point in time in the future, that stuff will be transferred and applied and saved from now until whenever you pick that up. So just bear that in mind. But for players that already have the game, if you're a paid player, what does this mean for your general gameplay experience? Honestly, not much. Best case, you might get a few more lobbies that may feel easier with free trial players that aren't as skilled, or maybe wandering into your skill bracket, kind of diluting a little bit of the matchmaking systems. And worst case, maybe you run into a few more cheaters than normal since there's no barrier of entry this time around. But anyways, no matter what way you spin it, it's a nice little weekend update. It's not the mid-season update. That's still probably like 2 weeks away at this point, but it is something that ties us over a little bit. Next week, we will end up seeing another event update in conjunction with the Terminator event, so we'll have 2 events going at once. That will end up bringing around the TR2, if I'm not mistaken. So another ranged weapon to end up collecting with that, but for the time being, you got a little bit of stuff to take advantage of here this weekend, so that's going to wrap it up. Let me know what you think down below about this update and what it brought along with it. Like it, dislike it, whatever the case, drop your thoughts. But if you enjoyed the video, you found it at all insightful, do me a favor and drop a like on it. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a single thing regarding all things Black Ops 6 and other FPS content. I'd love to have you in the community. But for now, thanks so much for watching. Mine has been Espresso. I'll see you later. Take care and peace.